Now, one of the things, we recap the show every week on Allergy.com, so we have a lot of opinions about the show. We obviously love the show. And as a recapper, I gotta come to you with a question, because it's been my biggest complaint, even though I never complain about the Vampire Diaries because it's the best show on TV. I had a little issue with the fact that Caroline, you know, hasn't really gotten to turn very much as this season has gone on. She kind of has stayed human, and she's dealt with it. I mean, she's gone through a great storyline with, you know, a lot of real emotions that have impacted her. But where's the vampire Caroline? Where's she been?
I think that vampire Caroline is so secure within herself that she's really learned how to control this new vampirism that just exists in her blood, in her veins. And so season 2, it was very erratic, and Caroline would just vamp, and she would just attack, and she was very, you know, hot and cold. And this season has been a time where Caroline is much more together. And I think she also discovered a lot of that about herself in teaching Tyler on how to control his, you know, his changes and try to control his supernatural being as a werewolf. And I also think that Caroline's just really interested in figuring out her humanity and holding on to that last thread of humanity that might possibly exist within her, which I think the writer showed off beautifully within the birthday episode, and that you were also, you know, and even just between her relationship with Tyler, or, you know, lack thereof at this point. But I think that we're going to see more moments of that as the season goes on. And now we're not that far ahead of what's on television. So all the questions of, well, what's going to happen next? I'm like, I don't know. There's a writer out there, and I've been trying to crack that code for a couple hours now, and I cannot.
We have a question from Twitter. What is your favorite thing about Ian Smolderhalder?
Favorite thing about Ian is that he really is. When you bring, like, I had my family here for Thanksgiving, and he will take the time to just butter up the grandmas, you know, smooch on the cousins.
Oh, he's one of
and
those.
Yeah, I
Charming.
mean, he really, he is a charmer, yes. No, but he is, and that's just Ian, and like, and it doesn't, you know, even after, you know, 3 years of working together, it's still like, if you have a bad day, and just like give him a hug, like, you know, Ian's just Ian, and he, you know, he will definitely just like, oh goodness, oh Ian, and yeah, he really does. He has a good heart.
What is your favorite dance move?
My favorite dance move? Oh shoot. No, because this is the thing. I tell you that I made up a dance move, and you're gonna be like, you have to do the dance move.
You absolutely
No,
have
I
to.
cannot do the dance move.
Oh.
It is for because I can't give that away.
Is there a name
Do you know how many
for it?
dance shows there are on television? They're gonna use my move. I'm saving that move to go on. I will not go on a dance show, but I don't want anyone on a dance show using my move. And so that's the one Ian and I. It's a seductive move.
Oh.
That doesn't, but it's not really seductive. It's basically an awkward. I call it the mating call move.
Oh my gosh, it's called the mating call move?
I just named it. So, yeah. So.
Is it snaky? Is it bouncy? I'm so intrigued.
It's very rocking the boat, but is the boat sinking? Or, you know, it's basically like, do you have a hernia, or are you trying to call over?
Please tell me you did it in the ball episode, maybe.
I did do it in my ballroom dress. Well, that doesn't sound. Yes, I did do my dance move in the ballroom dress. No, yeah, we're always dancing and being silly. And what's really fun, I mean, on the DVD extras, you're always going to see clips and gag reels. I am a gag reel fanatic, but for our rap parties, they're always like meant, you know, like a 20-minute gag reel, and so. But yeah, and so everyone's always doing dance moves, and actually first season that was part of our gag reel. Everyone's caught doing the dance move, and so yes, it's very dancey set for people that don't know how to ballroom dance and talk at the same time.